shit. What's going on, gang? This is Ian, your very friendly neighborhood Viking, coming back at you with another Motivational Monday video. I am here to bring you band tutorials, how to better yourself as a band or a business. Just trying to help you guys along in case you're not familiar with the format. But first, I need you guys to go right here, click that button, turn those notifications on so you're getting all of the notifications for all of the content that we're putting out every single week. Hit the button, subscribe, turn them on. Also, in the description of this video, you will find links to 4 of our social media platforms. If you go to those platforms and you subscribe to them today, you will automatically be entered in a contest to win, which we will be giving away something for free for every new 100 followers that we get on all of the platforms combined. So that's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Spotify. Just sign up for all 4 of those because you never know which one of those we're gonna pick to give something away to. So make sure you subscribe. Last week I talked about why you should never put another record out. Basically, in short, the music industry has tanked. We all know that. And people's attention spans are dog shit, which we all know. And you gotta kind of play your system out, because when you spend all this time, a year, 2 years, or however long it takes you to release a record, and then you finally put that record out, people will listen to it and they're over it in about a half an hour, and then they want something brand new from you, like right now, which ain't gonna happen. In short, you need to spread those songs out. You can write a whole album's worth of material and then spread it out over a year. And while that's working its own thing, then you can go and write and record other songs while that's happening. It's a good way for you to have your one album work while you're getting other work done underneath it, and then all your transitions are seamless. You have constant music coming out, nobody gets bored of you, you're constantly staying up top, they're happy, you're happy. Boom. But this week, we are talking about the one and only King Instagram. Why you need it, what good is it doing, what is it gonna do for you in 2020, and why it is a staple of your social media output. Why do you need it? Because you pretty much need every single social media platform that you can get your hands on. Instagram is a great tool. TikTok is a great tool. All of these things are great tools, and they're meant for the same purpose, really. There's just different platforms for you to express them differently on. What makes Instagram so awesome is that it plays on the fact that people's attention spans are awful. It's just kind of pictures or videos. That's really it. So you don't have to sit there and, read a bunch of stuff. I mean, obviously you're gonna get bombarded with ads because that's every platform. And, bands and musicians or businesses, whatever, they're all advertising. We're all trying to do the same thing eventually. But it's great to just kind of be able to go on there and be like, I like this, don't like this, I like this, follow, whatever. That's one of the things that makes it so good, is its format, is that it's very little bullshit. I think, in my opinion, that's what makes it so attractive, is that it just has a very simple format, but you can actually do so much within that very simple format. That's why it's so good. And I think that's why a lot of people like it. They can just come there and say, I don't want to deal with Facebook and all this stuff. So there's a lot of people that say, oh, Facebook's for old people, even though I think Facebook owns Instagram now, if I'm not mistaken. With Facebook, everybody knows that that's for, like, business-wise, it's for promoting business more, and it's a little bit more of like I don't know if I want to say proper form of promoting, but like that's the go-to. Everybody has it. With Instagram, you can do a lot of those things with less, but it makes more of a dramatic impact. This is just me talking, this is my opinion. Now, our Instagram isn't amazing, but I like to think that it's informative while it's being entertaining, and it gives people like an inside view of what our lives are like. What our lives are like in here in our studio, and the day-to-days and the stuff that we try to do and all that kind of stuff. And that's really what you want to focus on if you're trying to grow yourself as a company or a brand or a band or influencer or whatever it may be. That's what people kind of want to see. They want to see the inside look. They're always going to see the stuff that you want to see, the professional things. They're going to see that eventually. But when people get that back seat, when people can kind of walk through your life in a day, that's awesome for them, because people are weird and they're creepy and they like to see what you're doing in your spare time. But it's so much more than even just that. You can get, endorsements, you can get deals, you can get all types of things through this platform, but just from posting pictures and videos. Our own drummer Cole, he got his deal with Pasty through Instagram. He had just bought some cymbals, and then I think he might have tagged them in a post, and then they contacted him. And that's it. And that's how he got his endorsement deal through them. And that's amazing. That's so impressive, in my opinion. I don't think he was even trying to do that. I think he just does that. He puts his drum videos out, and they're awesome. He did a great job, and like he snagged a cymbal endorsement from one of the biggest companies in the world. Like, it's something he's wanted his entire life, and it was just a video. You know, it couldn't have been more than a minute long. You have to think about it that way. 1 minute can change your entire life. Like, it can be as simple as that. If you keep that in mind when you are posting content on a professional basis, you will aim higher. You will try to do more with the platform that you have in front of you. If he can literally post a 1 minute video and get an endorsement deal through one of the biggest cymbal companies on earth, anybody has that ability. Our numbers for social media stuff aren't impressive compared to a lot of other people. It says a lot for what he put out and what they are looking for. You know what I mean? It's not just a numbers game to them. It's also like what he put out was really good, and he put time into it, and it just worked, and that's so awesome. So when you have that platform and you have that ability, you need to take advantage of that platform. So when you go to post, if you're going to plan post or if you're going to schedule them however you want to do it, you definitely need to think of the content that you're getting ready to throw out there. Make it entertaining. Make it informative. You know what I mean? Like, that's the two most important things, in my opinion, that you need to look at. It needs to be attention grabbing. It needs to be entertaining to the people who are looking at it. When it's informative at the same time, that's a win-win. You know what I mean? And if you're promoting other products within that post, you are on top of it. You are taking care of everything that you need to take care of. The times that you post are all in your insights. So if you go to your settings and go to your insights, go and look through your days of the week and look at the times that you post and see what days and times are most active for you and use them. Plan your posts at different times of the day to see which times work best for you. Remember to re-up your hashtags every once in a while and incorporate some new ones. Take ones out that, you know, aren't working. If you're working with a hashtag that's obviously got like 4 million tags to it, you are a drop in the bucket. Probably nobody's gonna see it. And like I said, make sure to keep all this stuff in mind when you're trying to grow your page. Be consistent, be informative, be entertaining. You know what I mean? Like, it's pretty much the main keys of growing social media in general. You have to be consistent. You have to do it every day, multiple times a day if you can. They want to see it, and the more that you post, the more they'll want to see, hopefully. As long as your content is, like I said, informative and entertaining, they'll like it. There's a bunch of different studies and things like that that have been done on what works. There's the 33% rule. There's all types of things like that. Just try everything. Try everything. You can do branding, you can do behind the scenes, you can do personal things. Try it all and see what works best. But you really kind of want all of those things to kind of mix it up. And that's kind of where the 33% rule comes into play too. If you don't know what that is, give that a Google search and see if you can find on that. I think I did a video on it a while back ago, but I'm not really sure. Also understand that all of these algorithms are always changing. They usually change every year or every 2 years or something like that. Do a couple of Googles and see what the algorithms are playing at right now, or kind of what's trending or anything like that. You know, it's something that you really kind of need to work on all the time. I'm working on it, we're working on it, we're doing everything that we can that we know how to, aside from paying for likes or paying for any of that stuff. Don't ever do that, because they will punish you for it, and they can shadow ban your account. They can do all types of things like that. So don't ever do stuff like that. You can promote your post, and that's great, but don't use these fucking third-party systems and get your account shut down, because that's the last thing you want. That's kind of where we are with Instagram. That's why it's so good. That's why it's so important of a tool for you to use on a daily, if not multiple times a day basis. If you are not using it, you are f***ing up, and I suggest that you get your shit together. Let me know how you guys feel about Instagram in the comments. If you're a user, drop your link in the comments. I would love to connect with you guys, and I would love for you guys to follow us, obviously, but I'm always trying to connect with our people as much as I possibly can. I always like hearing from you. So let me know what you guys think about the comments, or just drop your Instagram handles in the comments. That is gonna do it for, whoa, man. I forgot to mention, we have a new single that's gonna come out, and I think we're gonna gear it to come out around, how's Halloween sound? I think we'll go for a Halloween. Yeah, that sounds good. So keep an eye on that. I'm going to be posting a bunch more stuff about it. Obviously I was working on drums, so we'll be posting about that a lot in the coming weeks. Make sure that you go into the link of this description. You subscribe to those 4 platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, YouTube. Subscribe to all those so you can get free stuff. You're automatically entered, doesn't cost you anything. All you gotta do is follow. That's it. That's gonna be it for me this week, guys. Thank you very much for coming by. I hope you guys had an amazing Monday. I hope you have an even better rest of the week, and I'll see you next time. Later.